Hi guys, my name is Maddie, welcome to Family Please. This video is going to be about the events that happened this week that's sort of a follow-on of what happened in the last video about Sebastian's grommets. Okay? So this week I got a call on Thursday morning saying that we could be fit into a speech therapist, and of course we were excited and took the opportunity and went in. So it was the same day, it was at 1 o'clock that day that we went in to go speak to said speech therapist, and she could see that Sebastian had some difficulties, like obviously with his speech, understood that he had some problems with his ears and that he got grommets and stuff like that, and she could see how far behind Sebastian is. And she was asking us a lot of questions, as I have to find out what's wrong, what they can do to help and stuff like that. So we were answering questions about his OCD, which is lining cars up, and if you take the car away you can just lose his mind. Or the other day we walked in and his shoes were lined up in pairs beautifully. It looked like I had done it myself. And yeah, he has some OCDs with like doors. He has to have doors his way, like either open or closed. This may sound normal for a 2-year-old, but it's just things like that we've noticed a lot recently. Other things like his speech, and just a few other things that she seemed not concerned about, just a little bit, she just wanted to know more. And by the time that we had finished, so this appointment went for an hour, she was pretty much 100% sure that Sebastian has autism, which for the last couple of weeks and stuff, I've been putting 2 and 2 together. My auntie is a disability worker, an amazing one, or was a disability worker, and so she told me some things about what autistic children are like. There's many different kinds of like behaviours and stuff that autistic people have. So there's like high functioning, low functioning, stuff like that. See, Sebby, if he has autism, will be high functioning because he can say a few words. He can do stuff for himself, like eat for himself. He is pretty smart with some things. He does understand and stuff like that. So he will be, they're pretty sure that he will be a high functioning autistic child. Which is good. At least we know what is causing him to sort of take so long to learn. So from here we have to go see a pediatrician, and the pediatrician will lead us onto someone else that will lead us onto someone else. But to get anybody diagnosed with autism is actually really hard these days, because one, his age, he's only 2.5. He can get diagnosed now. If he was younger, he wouldn't have been able to. But yeah, he's probably autistic. It makes sense, and I'm not upset about it. Like, it's my child. I will do whatever I have to do for my child. Damien and I are both in the same boat of what do we do next? What is our next step? So we are going to be teaching Sebby part sign language, part our own made up sign language. Stuff that he will understand, so he can tell us things and we can tell him things, and it'll make it easier on everybody. So this, at the moment, we are going to be learning eating, so eat. We'll be learning drink, and that is the actual sign for drink, at least in Ausland, so Australian Sign Language. We're also learning more that's more, or more, and finished. And as a side note, thank you, and sorry. But yeah, mostly just the 4: more, finished, eat and drink, because the speech therapist has asked us to learn more and finished, and we need eat and drink just in case. Like, so we're going to be doing Sebby hungry, Sebby thirsty, and when we pass him, so food, drink, anything, pass him anything, thank you. When we finished any sort of activity, so if he's finished eating, if he's finished his drink, you're finished. If he still wants more food, Sebby, more to eat, stuff like that. So pretty simple stuff. We'll also be really making sure we read to him. So if there's a book, we're not going to be reading the words that's in the book, we're going to be looking at the pictures. So like if there's a cat, we'll be doing, look Sebby, it's a cat. It's a cat. So give him 5 seconds to answer, and then you answer it for him, and you know, that way he's going to learn what he's doing and what he's looking at, and even if he can't say the word yet, it's still going to help him. We're also doing, he gets to choose between 2 toys a day. So at the moment it's probably his cars, because cars are his favourite. Cars and some other toy. Just to try and help him concentrate on one thing at a time, because he has, and a lot of autistic kids have the same problem. They can't concentrate on the same thing all the time. But you know, it all comes with the disability. But we're okay, like we're doing okay with it. We're going to do what we can to speed the process of getting him diagnosed, if he is, or getting a confirmation that he isn't. And seeing what our next step is, because our son comes first and we've got to know. Now I'm thinking I'm going to try and keep you guys updated on the progress of Sebastian, so it may take months, and maybe tomorrow, and maybe a few weeks. You know, we're going to the doctors tomorrow to get a referral to a paediatrician, so we'll see what happens from there. But that's this week's video, and I'm sorry it was going to be a challenge, but maybe next week we'll try and get it done for next week. But thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe down below. Leave a comment also down below if you have any questions, if you have any stories, if your child is autistic, or you know anyone that's autistic, and anything that helps them. I'd love to know, I'd love to hear all about it, because any information is good information at the moment. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'll leave our social media down below, and yeah, see you next week.